Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing? I want to talk about something here real quick. If we see here, um, we have the put up the warrant for the. Why would they need a warrant for the police department's forensic lab in Moscow, Idaho? That's very odd to me. So when I'm looking up here, it's looking like again, it's looking like they're almost saying that his cell, they use the lab to extract data from his phone. Well, you wouldn't need a warrant from the lab to do that. So I get to the last page, and here's where it comes into light. Right here. Right here. Lawrence Mowry have given me proof upon oath this day showing probable cause establishing grounds for issuing a search warrant and probable cause to believe property consisting of a Seagate. Why would one of Koberger's 2 terabyte external USB hard drive be in the Moscow Police Department's forensic lab if he wasn't? And again, for evidence regarding the investigation into the crimes. He was helping with the investigation at a point because they want the hard drive he was using at the police station to collect his evidence and data. They got a warrant to go get that. They want the information, evidence regarding the investigation into the crimes of these people from a hard drive that was in the Moscow Forensic Lab, and it was owned by Bryan Koberger. But he was not assisting with the investigation at some point. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's why this is all redacted. All of it. They want to know, and they want to know who he was in contact with to get all his information and who he was in contact with, and what he was doing while he was helping them out. Bang, right here. Records of communication, location information, internet history, bookmarks, associated cloud accounts. What was he doing while he was there helping with the investigation? You are therefore commanded to search the above premises for the property described above, which is a hard drive, and seize a hard drive. How did Bryan Koberger's hard drive get into the Moscow Forensic Lab? Again, guys, Bryan Koberger was required to help out as a officer disseminating information coming in and out. Bang, they want his hard drive. That's the hard drive he was using. Again, I'm not wrong, and this is just bringing it more to light. This guy's a snake in the grass, boy. And he knew before he left for Pennsylvania that they were on to him. He had been fired. He had had instances with people he was working with, etc., etc. He knew what was up, and then he got pulled over 2 times on the way home. He knew. I do believe. But this right here is crazy, man. That they want a hard drive belonging to him out of the fucking forensic lab? Why is one of Bryan Koberger's why does he even have something like that in the forensic lab of the Moscow Police Department? But again, with somebody with his credentials offered to help your police department, you would not say no. Not knowing he was part of, again, going to be the defendant. He is again, studied under Dr. Ramslin at DeSales. He's a young, energetic, ready to start his career psychologist. Why wouldn't you take on his help or whatnot, what have you? I mean, because clearly he was in the lab doing something with a freaking hard drive. What was he doing in the Moscow Forensic Labs with a hard drive? And this is, again, they want that, and they want all his communications and everything he did while he was assisting them. And that's what this warrant's for right here. If anybody else would like to decipher different, please comment below. But again, Koberger assisted the Moscow Forensic Lab. Why would they be getting his 2 terabyte external USB drive? And it had evidence regarding the investigation into the crimes owned by Bryan Koberger. How why did he have a hard drive with information regarding this case on it? Again, he was assisting in the beginning. Clearly had to have been. This clearly